I know one thing I want to mention is about the post that Donald Trump made where he said, I don't know, I'm sure a lot of you have heard about it, where he posts early in the morning or late at night or whatever in all cap letters, I hate Taylor Swift. And that's brought up a lot by people. And every time it's brought up and every time I see it, I laugh. I think it's so funny because a 5-year-old comes to my mind. Some little boy on the schoolyard, maybe a little girl, got hateful with him and told him, leave me alone. And he hollered back at her, I hate you, Jane. I hate you. Donald Trump hates you. Like a little boy. So childish. And a lot of the talk right now is that, since there was another attempt on Donald Trump, assassination attempt. Of course, the shooter didn't get any shots off, and they got him, and we're glad. Like I've said, and a lot of other people say, Democrats are not for political violence at all. And I was taught, as I was growing up, that we shouldn't hate anybody. Oh, you can have bad feelings towards somebody or dislike what they do or say, but we shouldn't hate anybody. Now, I don't know in these times right now if that's right or wrong. I really don't. I sit and I contemplate it because I have felt hate from other people. I have felt it. And if it's not hate, then it's total disdain for me. Well, I feel the same towards some of them. And I definitely feel that way about Donald Trump. But I don't want someone to shoot and kill him. I agree with the people that say we want to get justice in our court system on Donald Trump and for what he's done. And Fox News and people that come on Fox News and talk about the Democrats and their rhetoric. That we're causing this because we're saying that he's a threat to democracy. And we've been doing that for a long time. Well, it's a fact. He is. And all the things he says is so hateful and ugly. And people just keep on supporting him and agreeing with him. That little 5-year-old boy. Now, maybe he was damaged and hurt in his childhood, whatever. He just wants to cause hurt on everybody else and keep himself out of prison and doesn't care how much we hurt. All that talk about people, the Haitians in Springfield, Ohio, eating cats and dogs, people's pets. And then when there's bomb threats on the schools up there because of it, and a reporter asked him, how does he feel about that? What does he think about that? He just says he doesn't know about that, but our bigger problem is down on the border. In fact, so he don't even answer the question. He doesn't say, well, we shouldn't have any bombing threats on schools where children are. But he doesn't have that kind of feelings inside of him. And we're supposed to always have feelings towards Donald Trump. We're supposed to always care about Donald Trump. I also was thinking about, I sound angry because I am angry. And then I tell you I'm depressed, which it's like this. 1 minute I'm angry and the next minute I'm depressed. I need your comments today, people. I need your comments today. Please, if anything else, just tell me how you feel about it. Do you get so angry? You're just angry. You want to do something about it. And then because you don't hate or you wouldn't dare ever pick up a gun and just start killing people or take a bomb and bomb a school. I mean, because you wouldn't do that. but you feel all this animosity inside of you for these things that are going on, then you feel bad. And you're depressed. I shouldn't feel that way. Find the good in today. Make the best of today. I do that, people. I do that a lot. And probably there's a lot of you that do the same thing. What are we to do? What are we to do? Yes, vote blue. Yes, vote for Kamala and Tim. But as some people say, and I agree, even when we do get them up there as president and vice president, there's a big mess left behind here. There's a lot of broken pieces. A lot of damage been done. A lot of things have to be fixed. Are we going to be able to fix it? Are we so angry and so depressed over everything? And so, like I said, I think in my last video, or one of my last videos, I feel battle fatigued. So when I try to think of things to do on a video out here, miles away from everything, I don't know what to talk about. I don't know what to make a video of. I even get mad or aggravated about people telling me how beautiful it is here. And I've always said I know that. And I like I said a little while ago, I just want to say, move down here. Come down here. If any way you can make it down here and live down here, come down here to this red county and live. Come down here. Try this on for size. Oh, and there's another situation that's kind of going on in my life. Two good friends of mine are going through some really hard times. And it looks like one of them won't be here much longer. In fact, the medical people have already said, 2 to 3 days, maybe a week at the most, and they'll be gone. So it's sad. And I really don't know what to say about it, but I was thinking about that this morning. I've lost people in my life, and it's sad. So I was thinking about all the people that lost family members during COVID. I was thinking of all the people that have lost loved ones in all the mass shootings. I was thinking about people that are in war zones. And like I say, I'm angry, but then I get depressed. And I know that a lot of people are suffering. A lot of people are hurting. And a lot of people are angry. And we do need to keep ourselves together and keep on keeping on. I love all y'all. And I appreciate everybody that's working real hard. And I'll keep doing this because this was my outlet through everything I've been through, is to put out one of these YouTube videos and keep putting them out. So I'll keep doing that. Don't know how they'll be, but I appreciate all the comments because I need feedback, and I just don't get any with face-to-face conversation. There's not any anyway. Let me know if you have these kind of feelings like I do. Especially about the saying you hate somebody, because I do feel disdain towards quite a few people. But as I said, I was taught. I can remember Mother telling me back when I was smaller, get mad at some kid or say something, If I used the word hate, she'd say, you shouldn't hate anybody. You can not like what they do or say, and they may be wrong in what they do or say, and you could tell them that they were wrong, but you shouldn't hate them. So I try not to do that, and it's hard. So I want to know how all of y'all feel about that. And there's one woman that I watch, I'm not going to name any names at all, but on YouTube, and she says quite regularly that she's the type of person that is easygoing, gets along, and doesn't really cause any problems. But when she gets mad, no, she's mad. And there's no turning back from it until she gets it out, and then she can get over it pretty quick. I've tried to do that too. But through everything that's went on, and when I don't feel very good, it's hard to do that. It's hard to get over it and put it behind me. Like Kamala says, turn the page, which we've got to do. We've got to turn the page. And I've always tried to do that through hardships in my life. You keep on keeping on. You put one foot in front of the other. You turn the page. You go on. You keep living your life. So I've been trying to do that. But being out here, a blue dot in a red area, sometimes you just feel like you're all alone in that way of thinking. And you don't have anybody to talk to about it because they don't understand it. They don't understand what you're feeling. Kind of like we talk about Donald Trump, like he doesn't have any empathy about anything. Oh, he'll mouth the words occasionally, but he proves it over and over and over and over and over again that he really doesn't have any empathy towards anyone that doesn't just admire and want to just praise Donald Trump. As long as you're doing that, he cares about you. But if you disagree with him and you're not praising him, then he comes after you. Period. I've dealt with people like that. I have dealt with people like that. And it's made me feel like I've been stupid at times, naive at times, too trusting, too loving. Anything. I put it back on myself. And I think about it, and I worry about it, and I try to figure out how can I make my life better? How can I deal with this? Anyway, I've always said to y'all, I love people, and I do. But I've been sort of cut off from people in a meaningful way. So I just wanted to talk to y'all today and tell you, I am okay. I go through these spells where I, battle with my depression. And the anger's more prevalent now than it's ever been because of, I know that in our country, there's a lot of people dealing with this because of what we've had to deal with. And we're made to feel like, like I said, our rhetoric is causing problems. Well, we didn't start this rhetoric. Donald Trump started it on us. A lot of things I could talk about, but I really don't want to. I don't want to talk about all this nasty, ugly stuff that Trump has put out there for everybody to deal with, on top of the real things like loved ones dying. So my love, my heart, and even my prayers go out to all the people that have lost loved ones, like I said, through the pandemic or through mass shootings or some kind of political violence. My heart goes out to you. And I love you. Hang in there, because I'm going to keep on hanging in there. So, that's about all I wanted to say. And I'm sorry I can't be more upbeat. Have a good evening, and I'll try to talk to you tomorrow. Bye, Grammy.